Hey there, who are you,
Will
man?
Coleman,
Ph.D. And
with
I'm
Jim Wanless,
Ph.D.
Ph.D.
Powerful head damage.
Absolutely, absolutely,
And we
absolutely.
go back since the
1985, when I first
85
became a student of yours, when you were first just started your Voyager
Tarot,
course. Exactly
exactly. And
right.
you were at the Berkeley Theological Union Seminary or
That's
something.
right, out in Berkeley, California.
Because
And
you are an ordained
ordained
minister
minister,
and
theologian, teach
right.
theology, philosophy, systematic
I love
theology,
it.
all of those things.
And you are so successful working the internet with your online series.
Yeah, I
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
started doing that in 2009. My focus has been on how to understand the biblical text from a metaphysical point of view, how to
Uh-huh.
teach it as a example of mental creation and
Mental creation. I like
yeah,
that.
prosperity, creating the things that come into
Mm-hmm.
our mind and seeing that in the text are models and templates for
Mm-hmm.
doing that. I've done a lot of teaching, of course, in Kabbalah. I love that.
You're
Mysticism.
really an expert in the Kabbalah.
I'm pretty thorough. I've taught
Right.
Kabbalah for since 2002,
Whoa.
and I have both public pro bono classes like the ones on Monday
Right.
night.
So you're
and
not a
private.
traditional minister in
Yeah,
that sense, right?
my training was, but I've gone
You were trained that
through
way.
it and also beyond it since
Yeah.
that time.
And we're here in
A wonderful
Decatur,
Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Well, which is the original Atlanta before Atlanta was Atlanta, I guess.
That's right, the original settlement, and then Atlanta became the
Right.
transportation hub from that.
Right. And what I love about your work is like every Monday night, right?
Every Monday night,
You
the
do it
class,
online, 8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. to about 9:30. Pro
And
bono.
that's a pro bono, it's a freebie where you just roll with
Yeah, I
your
tell them it's a
knowledge.
scholarship.
Right. And then
But yeah.
if people want to go deeper, they can get into some of your other online.
right.
It's all online.
That's the springboard. I do nothing that's not online these days.
And it works.
Occasionally I do
And
a
it
workshop.
works.
It's wonderful. It is the best thing. in
And
my
can
working
anybody
time.
get online?
Yeah.
How do they?
Just
what-
go to my website,
which is?
willcolemanphd.com,
Will
and
Coleman,
click on the link for
PhD.com.
contact us. If
Okay.
you send an email to
Right,
me, and
right.
you join the
What,
class.
what I love about this also is you're doing it. It's a DIY world, do it yourself, and you are doing
Everything
it
I do,
your way.
I do the teaching, I do the recording. Students have interaction with me. They can see my screen as well as see me. I can see them. I can let them do demonstrations with them.
Demos on the screen,
Absolutely.
all of that.
It's all webinar based.
And
That's
you're over
fantastic.
50. I'm pretty sure you
Oh, man,
you can do the technology though, which
62.
is
Anybody
really good.
can do it. All you need is a few
Right.
techniques and really
Right.
focus on what you want to
Right.
do with the technology
Right.
rather than be led by it.
Right.
Just narrow it down.
Narrow it
to
down.
the things you want to do and master those
Hey,
consistently.
look, check it out. I mean, I was on one of your shows once. It's so much fun
Yeah.
and a lot
You're
of
a celebrity.
people. A celebrity, yeah, right. Why? And we're the white hats.
Well, with the white hats, because this is the way the universe contrived that we
Right.
should both look today.
Oh, really? Because
Yeah.
I was coming out to see you.
Yeah, I
And
remember.
I just saw this white hat. I said, "Oh, I'll wear that."
And that's what
And
I
the
have.
next thing you show up in your whole
We're-
outfit. I
we're
mean,
bearing the light, man.
You've got it going.
Oh,
on.
yeah. Talk
Tell me,
about it.
by the way, you just mentioned you had an initiation into
Yeah.
what tradition
Yes,
is that?
it's a very powerful West African tradition of Ifa. It originates from
Ifa.
modern day Nigeria,
Uh-huh.
ancient Yoruba, and was initiated as
Yoruba.
a Babalao. Babalao means
Baba.
father of the mysteries.
Oh, really?
Father of the mysteries of West African spirituality. It
Wow.
has taken 16 years to make this particular pilgrimage, and unconsciously, I was on the pilgrimage when you met me back in
Oh, really?
1985. Yeah.
Unconsciously.
What I mean is, yes, but many of the things that I was doing then
Right.
really consummated in
Right. Well,
this
how does it
event that took
feel?
place.
Do you feel any significant, connection? Because it's an African tradition. I mean,
Dynamic shift and dynamic connection. So much of what I've done all my life makes real sense to me now.
right, right.
Yeah.
But how would that tradition today be useful?
It is.
Today.
Well, the tradition has been widespread. It's not just limited in Africa. It is a tradition that has given birth to traditions in Brazil, such as candomblé, macumba, and Puerto Rico.
Oh, really? So it's in the Caribbean,
and,
all
and,
that.
Cuba as locumi, and Haiti as vodun.
Oh, yes. So
and
you-
even in the South here as hoodoo. So no, it's a tradition. That
I
exists.
just think in the world you might want to. I mean, really, don't be modest here. I think you're probably one of the foremost wisdom keepers of a lot of different traditions.
A lot of it has come to me. Those ancestors, man, all of them.
Really?
The Hebrew, the Greek, the Latin, the Bible, all those things have come to me.
And being in
fairly
your
easily.
apartment, I just saw all sorts of
saw-
sculptures, statuary from
Yeah.
Egypt to West Africa to wherever.
That's right.
It's pretty amazing.
They've come to me through intuition. They've come to me through, I won't say happenstance. I say they come to me through being guided
Right.
by the Spirit. It's the thing we've talked about before. Is to follow your bliss, follow your direction, follow your way, and you will be guided to do exactly what you need to do and put in touch with exactly what you need for your spiritual journey.
For your journey.
And it's important, your journey, not someone else's.
That's the name. You know, I love Joseph Campbell once had a statement. The only thing I probably remember from him, because he said so much, was he said, the day I woke up was the day I realized I was living somebody else's story and journey.
There are only two. Either you live someone else's dream,
right?
And that's okay if that's what you want to do, or you live
if you're consciously doing that.
That's right. Or live yours in collaboration with others.
Right.
Now that's another good thing to do, and that's what I try to emphasize on Monday nights through the lessons and the examples. The topic may be Bible, whatever, but it's really about mental creation, about self-initiative.
But your study of the Bible isn't like, I'm going to go to some average church, right, and do Bible study. I mean,
we may start off at that point because that's where people are, but we try to go much deeper so again they can see how it itself is a product of human genius, of mental creation.
So
you're not
that
stuck with it.
Right.
It is a full example of how you too can do this and be this extraordinary human being.
Oh, I love that.
And that's why it's integrated with studies in Kabbalah, Theosophy, New Thought. Yeah, I integrate all traditions from Taoism.
I mean, he's a real. Will was you were the first person who got certified by me as a Voyager Tarot.
Absolutely. You had just started the class.
I remember that. It was way back in the.
It was 1986.
86, right?
I did
when
it.
Voyager had come out about a year before, maybe.
I consumed it. I did it in about 3 months.
And I remember you contacted me. I said, "Who the heck is this guy?" Number one, he's been a Presbyterian minister.
That's right.
With the tarot.
I had just got ordained. I just got ordained.
And here you're an African American. I said, "Whoa,
what
dude!"
is all this?
So I remember asking you, said, "Like, Will, why Voyager?" And I think you said it was maybe the first deck you saw any people of color in there.
That plus that for sure, and the symbolism. The symbolism was just so fantastic. It's not
rich.
like the more archaic imagery that you saw in
medieval
most
and very European-centric.
That's right. You connect it with everyday life and with global life. That's it. Global life. Hence the different representation that you had of people of color, etc.
Wow. That's I mean, that was so thrilling to see that. I mean, here is a man of academic substance too.
Had to do the work, man.
You had to do the work.
I was the first person at the GTU to finish a Ph.D. in 4 years, but I was at it every day.
Well, you are a real seeker and a real student and a real teacher.
That's the key. Pursue what you really love.
Well, did you ever have any difficulties with mainstream churches or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, from time to time, but those difficulties are the rhythm of life.
Well,
I mean, they really are.
That's why.
I mean, you whatever tradition you might be a part of, and when you're seeking your own growth, you're going to have challenges. Now, the question is, do those challenges become things that stagnate you, keep you in one place, or do they become the very things that inspire you?
Right.
Everything I've learned now, I have no regret for it. Now, at different stages in my life, yes, tremendous, agony, etc. But at this point in my life, I appreciate it and give thanks for all of it because it has spurred me on.
It's all teachings.
That's it.
And we grow from our adversaries and our challenges.
That's right.
But so many people don't. If there's one thing we could get across to the world.
Well, when you get distracted, get distracted by the surface of what you're experiencing, and don't give yourself the opportunity to go into the depths of it. And not only that, the depths of what you are co-creating, even in the adversity.
Right.
Then you can't go forward. You cannot go forward. No. But if you do, you will go to the next level because you will take yourself to the next level.
Yeah, totally.
And taking yourself to the next level is what leads, to my point of view, to happiness, to bliss, to shalom.
So that's so that's what your whole. I mean, you have a curriculum. You are your own university or school here. I mean, different levels.
Exactly.
I mean, some people have been with your work for 4 years, 5. I mean, for a long time.
Some for 10 years, as much as
10 years. Because you'd have different levels of study
That's right.
and all of that,
That's right.
and you go deep.
Yeah, the Monday night class is pro bono. That's scholarship. It's anybody can come in anytime.
Anytime,
So
in and
it doesn't
out,
matter.
whatever. WillColemanPhD.com. And a Thursday night. You have a Thursday night?
Thursday night meditation.
A meditation you do. That's
right.
a freebie.
Based on the Monday night. That's right.
Oh, really?
No, they're not free. I always say they're scholarships because that's
I like that. Oh, I like that.
Because the same amount of energy
that
goes into the tuition-based one goes into that.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you for that.
It's a scholarship. It's a gift. But it is a scholarship.
Right. Wow. That's really so. But your whole message is about growing and going on and ultimately to the divine of the bliss level.
This is it. The key is actually to discover who you are and then be that person. That's it.
But how does I'm with you completely. We're both in
agreement. That means you've got to spend some time studying, for sure.
Right.
And you've got to spend some contemplative time really paying attention to what you do and how it is that what you're doing is who you are.
The art of self-reflection, self-contemplation, which a lot of people do not do now because of these phones.
Well, we're making use of.
Well, use the phones, but don't get addicted to your.
Don't be addicted to it.
Well, I'm not going to go to Pokemon now.
No, we were talking about that earlier.
That is really
spend time with you. Spend time with you and discover the inner you that is driving and guiding you to
Is there a
destiny.
particular way, though, of looking at yourself and getting into you and yourself? Do you do a particular meditation technique or what?
Dream meditation before you go to sleep at night, to have some type of intention and allow your subconscious to, first of all, get introduced to your subconscious imagery, your subconscious symbols, etc. And then when you wake up in the morning, don't just get out of the bed. Take time to gather yourself. To get a sense of the direction that you want to take on that day. Do that day by day. Discover your particular patterns of how you receive intuitive messages, etc.
Day by day. So it's a habit.
Each day. The bad habits we have are ones that we've acquired through repetition.
So we're all creatures of habit.
And so if you want to modify that, you first of all must know what it is that you're doing every day unconsciously, and then set in motion the techniques to transform it.
I know. I mean, I think a lot of us, myself, sometimes I get up and I go right to the computer. What's my email today? You know, I was like, wait a minute. I don't even know who I mean, I haven't gotten centered today.
I don't get out of bed until 30 minutes after.
Oh, really? So that's a real...
Every day. I stay there until I feel gathered.
Right.
Not necessarily to program the day.
Right.
But I've collected myself and I've centered myself before I get out.
Beautiful. Oh, that's and then at night before you go to sleep,
I have an intention. I think about what it is.
And then during the middle of the day, then how does that go? Do you put time out during the day?
Yeah, after your meal, don't just go on to doing something else. Well, do what we're doing. Relax.
Right.
And look around. And
look
reflect.
around. Just look around.
And see how that is connecting with what it is that you intended the night before.
Right.
And what came to you in the morning.
Oh, I love it. You're an angel here, man. You're all in white.
All in white,
I mean, look at me.
Right.
You've got these white shoes.
Where's the light?
You got the
light. Got the light going. Got the light going.
You know, the next time I'm in Decatur, near Atlanta, I'd like to get together with you again and kind of go to your apartment. I'd love you have an African system.
It's a shrine. It's a meditation. It's
meditation. But you've got those little beads out there. What was that? Some kind of divination thing?
It's all related to Ifa. That's
right. To Ifa?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
I-F-A. Ifa.
Oh, I-F-A.
Yeah, but it's pronounced with an E. Ifa.
Right, Ifa. Mm-hmm. Hey, you guys.
Look it up.
Check it out. This is my guy, WillColemanPh.D.com.
And Jim Wanless, Ph.D.
There we go. We're the dudes. We're back.
The guys in the white hats.
And we're still on the voyage, so think about taking the voyage with us.
Absolutely.
We love fellow voyagers, fellow seekers.
Yes.
You know, and maybe the ship of fools.
Yes, that too. The ship of fools journeying towards wisdom.
Hey, if you're not the fool or willing to take risk and make mistakes, you're not living. You're not going to discover yourself.
No.
You're not going to know yourself.
You got to.
Right. Okay.
Be guided by super consciousness.
I'm so glad to see you again. This is great.
Same to you,
Thank you so much. So, hey, go check out Will Coleman, Ph.D. Get on his show. It's cool.
Thank you.
Very. You never know quite exactly where you're going to go.
we go where we're led.
That's beautiful. Okay, my man.
Thank you,
All
bro.
right. Okay, see you later.
All right.
Right on. Bye.